Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday, is it the 17th or 18th? But today is Thursday afternoon. So I want to come on really quick and give you guys a message that I've been getting all day. It's regarding the Trump speech tonight. Apparently, he's scheduled to do a speech to address the nation, I'm sure, regarding this impeachment of him. The message that I've been getting is to ask everyone who is non-Trump supporters not to watch the speech because assumingly or supposedly they are going to use the ratings to boost him in his campaign, and it's going to prove per my message that these ratings means that we support him. So I'm not telling anyone to support or not support Trump. Everyone has at this point formed their own opinion and they're on one side or the other. But what I am saying is those of you who do not support Trump, per this message, do not watch the speech. After the speech, everyone, every news organization, every platform, media platform will, I'm sure, do highlights of this speech so you won't miss anything. You will get to hear what he talks about. But it's being told to me that if we all watch this, those of us who do not support Trump, and anyways, I want to be respectful, who do not support Trump, it will again boost him. It will give false pretense that we are the ones that don't support him supports him because the ratings are supposed to be so high because everyone wants to hear what he has to say. I want to hear what he has to say, but I'm not sure if this allegation is true that these ratings will boost or show false support for him for the ones of us who don't support him. But just in case, I'm not going to watch it in real time. I will definitely look at the highlights of it. I will follow up with what he said during that speech. But again, just in case this is true, and it will look like more of us support him that do not support him by watching this speech, I'm just going to be on the safe side and not watch the speech live when he's presenting it. I'll look at the highlights. A couple of things I want to talk about because I'm on my way to my step grandson's funeral, and just want to get on here really quick to address this again, if this is true as to the ratings tonight in the false support of him. Representative McCarty said today on a CNN interview, he's the Republican for the Republican representative for the state of California. He said he never thought the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, would use the platform that she has, being the Speaker of the House, to do the things that she has done. Impeach the president, talk about what these impeachable offenses is. I never thought I would see a president blatantly, outright be biased, racist, ignorant, sexist, disrespect the seat of the United States presidency the way he has. So again, you point that finger at Nancy Pelosi, Representative McCarty. Is three pointing back at you and your people and your party and President Trump. You know, is she doing everything that's not personal? I don't know. I hope this is not too personal for her, but how could it not be personable for most people when he meaning Trump is so blatantly rude? He has no tact at all. Just yesterday, when he was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, he disrespected John Dingell's widow to the fullest. John Dingell is a Democratic politician for Michigan. He did 59 years in Congress, 59 years, longest running political elected candidate. He died within the last year. His wife, Dingell, is still part of Congress today. And the way Trump disrespected that man in Michigan on his home turf was, my mouth is just open. You know, he said that maybe John Dingell was looking up at everybody, kind of saying that he was in hell, that that man had died and went to hell. Why? Because he was a Democrat and he probably didn't support you. He's in hell. But his wife responded to that with such grace and dignity, and my heart just went out to her. To have a sitting president of the United States have the tact or the lack of tact that President Trump has. And it's not that I'm so racist or I'm so biased against Trump because he's a white president that I did not vote for. No, that's not true. I just don't get Trump because of who he is and how he presents himself. I've never seen a presidential candidate incite the type of violence he incited during his campaigning for president. I've never seen that. He incited, initiated it, and warranted it to some of his parishioners at times when he was at these different cities during his campaign. So he incited a lot of violence, whether it was blatant or indirect. People can read between the lines and understand what he's saying. And sometimes he will point out and say, go do this to that person or go do that to that person. So I'm saying this to say, I did not vote for son Bush, George Bush. I did not vote for him, but I respected him as my president. It hurt my feelings. I was actually pissed off when he was speaking abroad in another land and he got two shoes thrown at him. I was pissed at the highest level of festivity. So it's not because I'm a black woman and this is a white man. I still, even though I did not support son Bush, I did not vote for him, I respected him being my president and having that seat. And I was really pissed off of the disrespect that person did to my president by throwing shoes at him. So again, my strong feelings against Trump is his own doing. Even though I didn't vote for him, I didn't support him, having that seat of the president of the United States, in which I am a citizen, I had respect for until Trump. I just do not have respect for that type of hatred that he has. And it has to be hatred when you don't have the tact to know there's a time and place. I'm not telling him not to have his own opinions of whatever he has, but being the president of the United States, sir, you have to have some tact. You have to reserve that mouth. You can't just say and do anything you want to do. You can't. You can't. That's a high honor seat. That seat's supposed to be a seat of integrity. And I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers who's a Caucasian woman a couple of months ago, and I love her. I do. We get along very well, but we was having a conversation about the issues with Trump and some of the things that has transpired. So I said, well, I called her name. I said, well, do you think it's right that these concentration camps basically was set up to take children away from their mother at the Mexico border? And these kids were taken away from their moms, their fathers, their guardians, and put in isolation. They were detained. And that's all they knew for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years of their life. That's all right. I mean, even if you support Trump as a human, did that not do something to you inside to know these children was ripped from their parents? Her response to me was, well, Jay, what about the Nazis when they put all the Jews in those concentration camps, when they detained them, when they committed genocide? I just heard crickets. I'm trying to get your opinion, since we're having this open conversation about what happened with these Hispanic children that was ripped from their parents and they were detained. And the only thing you can say is the Nazis did it to the Jews? What? Are you serious? What did that have to do with the price of tea in China? Two wrongs make a right? You said he did it because it was done before? That makes no damn sense to me. None. And I'm not political savvy at all. I'm not. I don't understand a lot of things politically. But I do sort of understand humanity and right and wrong. So again, guys, I think I'm up to 48 subscribers too. Yay. Thank you guys. Mwah. I don't know how I'm up to 48 subscribers when I have over 900 Facebook friends and almost 400 Instagram friends. So it is what it is. I appreciate you, 48. Thank you so much. Again, guys, if we're concerned that watching Trump's speech tonight will boost his ratings, don't do it. If you're okay with that being a possibility, go ahead. But just want to get that message to you guys since it was coming to me. Have a blessed day.